Alright, what's going on everyone? It is Super here, and I'm bringing you guys another Mortal Kombat X video, and today is going to be another Q&A video, and if you guys missed the last one, make sure you guys go check it out. It's going to be linked in the description. I answer some really good questions, and of course, if you don't see your question answered in this video, it's probably because it's coming in a future video, or just leave the comment, your question down in the comment section of this video. I'm still like accumulating a lot of questions because in the last Q&A, I got a bunch of new questions that I'm going to be answering in future videos. So if you guys are curious about anything, leave it in the comment section. So let's get started here. Octo Gator asks, I haven't seen any Raiden videos. Why? You don't like Raiden? And I just don't really feel like playing Raiden, if that makes sense. If I don't play a character, it means that the gameplay doesn't attract me. I don't want to spend time learning a character if not me being miserable trying to learn him, but I just don't find his combos really cool. I know he is the thunder god and he has lightning coming out of his I don't know what, and for some people that might look really cool, but to me, I don't really have any interest in playing the Thunder God Raiden, so apologize for that. He has some more questions. Let's see. What made you start playing Mortal Kombat, and what's your opinion on how the game has evolved over time? That is actually a very good question. So what made me start playing Mortal Kombat was the arcades, man. Back in the 90s, there were so many arcades here in Los Angeles. The famous arcade in Santa Monica. So many machines. Of course, there's classic Mortal Kombat machines there. So I started playing Mortal Kombat 2. That's the first Mortal Kombat that I ever played. And as a kid, of course, you see the blood and gore and all that, and you just fall in love with the game. You just want to play it. And then Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is when I really started falling in love with the game, because I saw the UMK3 ninjas, guys. That's why I have love for the UMK3 ninjas so much, and that's why Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is it's really hard for me to put Mortal Kombat X over UMK3, you know what I mean? Because it's UMK3 is the first Mortal Kombat that I really fell in love with the franchise. That's like saying Black Ops 2 is a better game for me than Modern Warfare 2. I would never say that. Modern Warfare 2, since that's the first Call of Duty that I really started to love the franchise, that will probably always be my favorite Call of Duty. So I think that sticks with Mortal Kombat, and I think the game as Mortal Kombat as a whole has evolved really, really well. Of course, we had the blunders that were, the PlayStation 2 era of Mortal Kombat. Some people might love them. Like everything. Something that might be really bad to someone might be really good to another person. Like for me, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second movie, I actually really love that movie, and everyone hates it. So you know what I mean? The PlayStation 2 era games, like Deception, Deadly Alliance were not my cup of tea, but other people might really like it. So I think after those games, the revitalization with Mortal Kombat 9 and how amazing that game was, and then leaping forward to Mortal Kombat X, bringing the three variation system and brutalities back, and the graphics. I think Mortal Kombat has a really, really, really bright future, especially with what they can do with the story mode. Now that the ending of this story mode was really, really good. So I really love the way Mortal Kombat has evolved, except for those games in the the PlayStation 2 era games. But other than that, from MK9 and moving on to MKX, huge leap in graphics, huge leap in gameplays, in my opinion. And I think Mortal Kombat has a really bright future. So damn, spent 4 minutes talking about that first question. God damn. All right, Daniel asks, if you could bring any character to MK, who would it be? The character could be anyone. I would definitely bring Spawn. Spawn is one of the characters that makes the most sense because he is ultra violent. He's an anti-hero. He's just so cool, man. He has so many guns. He has a cape. He could turn invisible. He has just so many powers that comes from like the Spawn symbiote that is on him. And I think Spawn would be like the perfect guest character for Mortal Kombat X, maybe in Mortal Kombat 11 if they could get the license. I don't think there's going to be any more guest characters or just DLC characters in general, but Spawn, out of anyone, like any Mortal Kombat characters or any guest characters, I would choose Spawn to be a character if it was like a dream scenario for me. So moving on here, Super Bacon Gamer asks, what character do you most want buffed and nerfed? Oh boy, this question I could talk about for, I don't know, man. I'm not gonna go on too long, but I wish that they would give Aaron Black his the way that his command grab was before. It was a plus 27. It doesn't have to be plus 27. Make it like plus 15, something like that, where I could actually get a safe jump into command grab. That's why you guys don't see me in combos or see almost anyone in combos doing command grabs anymore, because you're -3 when you do a command grab. That means you're at negative frames. Your opponent has 3 frames to do anything before you could even move. And Aaron Black's command grab before was plus 27, so you could dash up and you get a free mix up or pressure. So it doesn't have to be plus 27, just make it like plus 12 at least, something like that, instead of -3. I would love to use the command grab a lot more because it's really strong. And the character who I would like to see nerfed, nerf Quan Chi a little bit. I don't see how they can nerf him, because like the big thing with Quan Chi is his bat, Puggles, and he has the directions already, the low, the anti-air one. It's just, there's not much that I could really think that will nerf Quan Chi. I think just the way he's designed, he's going to be good no matter what. So I think Tanya is another character that a lot of people don't want to see nerfed, or I should say that they want to see nerfed. They don't want to see Tanya do well because she is kind of boring. She's fun to play, but she, for a lot of people, is really boring to watch. A lot of people use Tanya because she's really good. So nerf Tanya, I think, take away the plus frames on a lot of her like Rekkas if you delay them. The EX Rekka, I think they should not make that plus. And I don't know, man, I know they could fuck up Tanya, and I think they will, because a lot of people have been complaining. It's gonna suck because I do love me some Tanya, but I think it's for the best if like people get to choose other characters and not just Tanya, you know what I mean? So that is it. I could like go on, like I said, about this topic. Maybe I'll cover it once like patches start coming out and stuff. So the next one here is by Bars, and he asks, do you ever see yourself having a series where you play against fans? I answered that one in the last one. Make sure you guys you check it out if you want to know the answer. And Adam asks, do you have to pay extra money to get the new DLC? And yes, even if you bought like the first combat pack, like that doesn't matter anymore. You have to pay an extra, it's probably going to be like $25, something like that, or $30 for this second combat pack. So like even if you bought combat pack number 1, it doesn't matter. Like you get all 4 DLC characters and the costumes and stuff, but this is like the whole separate new combat pack that you have to buy. So that's going to be it, guys. This is actually a pretty long Q&A. I had a plan for like 5 minutes and went over way too much. So that's going to be it. Make sure you guys look out for the next ones coming up in the future, and I will see you guys next time.